grow more and that this will be more used. For now, the funding is still like funding from the project. We're now trying that the funding will be from the government. In some part of Spain, it is already in the stage of the government and not of research. But yeah, for now we can go more. We have enough, and we want to that we have more participants. Yeah, and we're also trying to go to the US and to South America and all of those. Exactly.
Right, we'll take one last question and we'll do a laptop switch at the same time. So, any more questions? Yeah, Kelly.
I know that there were plans to connect this data that you collect with municipalities and local authorities and data control. How are you dealing with this effort? Because this was also very valuable outcome of the success science connecting to the authorities.
Yeah, it's really depend on the country. So, for example, this black hole of France, so they want to do their own work. And in Spain, it's already in the authorities level, and in other places less. So it really depends on the expert in every country that they do this connection. And yeah.
So, or there's like no plan for optimization for getting like the results like the local authorities of the system.
So it does go straight to the like national expert, and if there is already connection with the authority, it depends on the country, right? Yes. So the idea of mosquito is that we cannot control all of it. So whoever wants to participate in that, we have everything open source and we can help in some things, but it also depends on the local as always. Okay, thank you.
So we might just need a minute here just to get this one set up. So just bear with us. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, I got crashed. Great. So my PC first. There's no version here. So.
No, because I have like a interactive part that doesn't show actual. I could plug in. It's easier for me to plug in and just to share it.
Yeah, we just see that then. Move this laptop.
I hope so.
Do you need power or you're okay? If you need power, it's there. Give me that. So you can take it all. That is so I just bring it to the So after this, after the coffee break, we're going to have our sessions again, just like we did the end of the day. So there'll be one, nothing to go to road, one down here. And after that, we've got parallel interactive sessions again. This time there's 3 parallel sessions. So one here like yesterday, one motor road like yesterday, one right on the top floor in the VIP room. Those of you who were here in the workshops on Monday, Tuesday, that's where the standards group was. So those of you who weren't here, just follow the crowd heading up to the top floor. It's a lot of stairs. In the locations, if you look at the agenda at the top of the column, it tells you which room is in. It's coding, you know. No, it's different. That looks like to me. Skill games and problems.
Does that mean we can't record? Yeah.
Okay, we are good to go. Sorry again about technical problems. We might be finished. Reason. I'm gonna be quick for this first part. Just so this is our team. Core team. Everybody's asking us what do we do. It's very not easy to say. I try to be as short as possible here, but there's a warning. But pictures give more answers. We do any kind of AI related computer vision animals, not only insects, but not only animals, also bacteria as well. So anything that's related with biology and AI, we had some fingers in it. So our motivation to join insect AI and vector AI was our work with mosquitoes. We do modeling of populations around in our country. We do microclimate modeling like this for the first the video. Then you can see a small pond that has a population mosquito. We modeled the currents of the mosquito population in it. That is also validated on the written data. Also, we do some theoretical swarming behavior models for SAT management and so on. But also we do regional models for invasions. Also mosquitoes. This is model for Aedes lexans or marshmallow mosquito. We have like a model of population that is very detailed. We have where you have like exact number of larvae, eggs, adults, or pupae, not in this order. And also we do a lot of laboratory work. So we are also very much involved in ecotoxicology. So a lot of we produce a lot of image data for example, these are springtails or lambelas. Small animals that we use in the ecotoxicological assays of soils. So we created our own platform for management of these images, AI recognition, classification, and counting. Why are we mentioning this? Because we are dealing here with mosquito eggs. We have access to some open data for Argentina or data from Cyprus by Kelvin and their team. Our own data from our breeding, in-lab breeding for our Victus. With some, we tried some images of their technique of collecting the eggs. And from Italy, for me, the most beautiful are states from Italy because they have like no very homogeneous texture. So the problem with the sticks is that eggs are very tiny, so you need to have like a good camera or a good scanner to be able to detect the eggs. But also, it's very important to have a bulk processing process to be able to scan a lot of sticks at once. So the idea for us is to have some kind of platform that you can aggregate not only images but AI models and techniques to capture that data. Preceding our work or our platform work, Theo and Chirac from Cyprus, they created an AI detection counting model that is based actually on learning on synthetic data. And actually this model was okay, but it has some still difficulties with the data, real data. But we integrated also that model into our platform. And it was a very, very good start for our continuation of the work. So we created a collaborative platform, main goal of aggregation and integration of the rest of the collected data, for example, GIS data or species-wise data. If someone already knows which species is the best are from. And of course, our goal is, of course, the main goal of the section is standardization, but for convenience, some research groups cannot work in the same way other research groups work. So we try to be as broad as possible to ingest all data that is possible to be, right? So some research groups use paper, some research groups use very textured sticks, some researchers like to film that there's still sticks and balls, some would like to film sticks one by one. So we created this platform with this that is actually able to ingest all the data at once. Okay, so this is going to be a small hands-on presentation. This is a platform that's currently running on my laptop. Quite lightweight. The main home page is going to show you like some basic statistics about the data that's on. How many annotations there are, how many users use it, and shortcuts to the workflow. The first thing is upload. Upload is quite easy. You can just upload, share, like that. I like it so it's very easy to detect states. You can just detect here. I like to use neural network segmentation. So time. If I didn't use these really quicker, because some errors are always present, you can delete those errors quite easily. Also, you can see the preview of the prop. You can even adjust it to preview this, and you can bulk edit metadata for all states. So I know that this is Italy, so I'm going to just put reset. I already prepared for Italy. For species, let's say that this is like pictures. And the goal is to make the interface that's very easy for researchers to use, not to have like coding that Python. So all text files now have the same metadata. Of course, you can edit for also like specific source. If the location is same, the extract is not the same, you can change that in the metadata of every row. And for bulk upload, you can just go here. It's going to upload 166 to the database. So when you have all those things in the database, you're going to be switched back with automatic gallery. Here, there is more entries. For example, your entry score from Cordova to Argentina. But we will now look at our what we did right now. So these are our 16 entries. And now you can access the annotation, whatever it is. So state annotation is quite easy. You can just zoom in, click annotate, and click on the tab. But this is tedious, right? So we can also try to use some models. We have 3 models in the database. Both 2 are from TO Cyprus, and there's another one that is getting refined from us. It uses a similar algorithm, a little bit more options. Of course, these annotations cannot be perfect yet. We are trying to make them better, but it's a good start to help you to find those images, right? So, of course, we also differentiate manual from AI because we are going to use the data for the refinement of the AI models. So when you have this is like annotated state. Then you have the last, and that's map. So every annotation that is used from the database is mapped to the GIS system. This is going to be extractable data for spatial monitoring. and so on. You can easily click on anything you will have, like, for example, suiciders, grays are not counted yet, yellows, they are like 20 to 40 text, the greens are 5 to 19 and so on. You have some color coding here. You can, unfortunately, don't have enough data for one single location, but if we have like multiple locations in one region, we can even actually region heat map and so that you see where where the region is more or less X detected and so on. So yeah, I need to thank everybody that's really involved in the acquisition of information and so on. I'm going to turn back to the picture. Here. So our next steps is communication with our end user, that's Kelly in her team. She likes to have automatic level with label readings, so every stick is going to have its own label. We'll try to standardize that. That is something that's standardizable. We will address all the images because our end goal is to go to species level identification by the eyes, if it's possible. So we're going to try to go with higher resolution images, like maybe microscopic images and so on. Of course, that will be followed by equivalence and support to the image. We are being we are trying to negotiate the same of this September, and I think we're going to go research. Thank you, Mr. Communications, for the statement.
One question.
The problem that is the baby of the insect AI infrastructure, so if you're baby. Then maybe there's like some interest to connect at some point when we are in a more advanced stage to sort of some more details, maybe connect with this together. It would be great for us, hopefully for you.
It's like blockchain. This is like full
No, this so we gather insect AI like vector AI is a subgroup, and some data is already open from, let's say, from Argentina. We are stopping the song to get data from Philippines, we're getting Cyprus. So it's already on three different continents, but it would be nice to have like from all continents to have a good collaboration here with this.
So can see this is all of that's bigger.
Yeah. This can be expanded to citizen science as well, because the Ovid traps are quite good. And that's why we try to be as broad as possible with textures, because everybody's going to use some other kind of model or something else for all positional traps. So we need to have some robust system for that.
So next copy, we're going to keep to those next session to us and 11. Please try and get those rooms for 5 minutes before 11, that we don't end up having to rush for lunch.